Hello everybody and welcome to the Las Vegas Venom 2K21 MyLEAGUE Expansion series. We're starting off with a very tight game here in the final 2 minutes against the OKC Thunder, as that shot is going to tie the game at 103. Max Strong, 35 points in this game, 11 of 21 from the field. He is your player of the game. Can we eke out this victory against the Thunder? Evans, tough shot inside, but he draws the foul on Owens, his third. He hits the first. He's 4 of 15 from the field so far. And Strong is not actually in the game right now. Bogaric was the one who was in, I saw. Max Strong may have fouled out. I'm also wondering where Alex Bush is. Thornton fires that shot off the mark. Bogaric gets the board. He goes to Creed Main. Evans goes to Bogaric. Mismatch. Bogaric takes it inside, goes to Beasley, and Beasley knocks that little close shot in. 3-point game. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you have not already. Goes a long way. As Thornton blocked from behind by Maine, trying to take a jumper at the stripe. Bogaric trying to give us a better lead, but he takes a bad shot. OKC still plenty of time for them to tie or take the lead. Thornton inside, no good. Cage gets the board. Bogaric again fires, again off the mark. No shot clock left. He fires a bad shot again. It's blocked by Maine again. Now Douglas off the mark. Beasley gets the board, and they're gonna foul with 2.4 left, but that will do it. Las Vegas wins by 5, 108 to 103, and now we'll have to see whether or not Strong got hurt. Oh, he did foul out. Okay. He did foul out. After 29 minutes. But he got 35 points. That's pretty good. Well, we've reached the first major injury in the career of Mac Strong. A left hand fracture will keep him out for 4 to 6 weeks. That hurts my soul. And this came after another pretty good streak of basketball. And I'm not sure where we're going to go from here. Don't know if I want to watch a game without him or what. Let me see what the well, it's 97% healed, so he might come back a lot sooner than it says. At least I hope so. We're going to have to take him out of the starting lineup. We will start Culver. And we're going to stick with the 9-man lineup. Just going to give a lot more minutes to a bunch of players. All right. Now we got to keep chugging along here. Quick little side note here. We find that O.J. Williams is out right now with a broken left foot. 4 to 6 weeks until he returns to the Detroit Pistons. He's on a 1-year, $6 million contract. He has averaged about 9 points per game this season. Still, he's having his worst shooting season since he was on our team. So, that's not good for him. Strong has 1 to 2 weeks left on his left-hand fracture, which means I'm not going to send to that point. We have a game against the Trailblazers right now. So we're going to watch this game against Portland and see if we can win, see how we play without Strong on the team. So unfortunately, no action for Max Strong this episode. That sucks, but he will return next episode when he is back from the injury. So now we have to look at the box scores real quick. The injury came right before this game against the Nets. So Carson Evans and Merton Cage have to pick up the slack from the injury. So the game against the Thunder, which we ended up winning by 5. 23 points for Spencer Thornton. Alex Bush, 14 points. Max Strong, 35, 3 and 5. 3 steals as well. 22 and 12 for Beasley. Then we beat the Hawks by 3. 19 points for Hines, 18 for Jaren Jackson Jr., 33, 8 and 4 for Strong, 18 points for Carson Evans, 10 and 13 for Cage. Then we lost to the Houston Rockets again. 23, 3 and 10 for Trae Young, 19 for Ramsey, 27, 5 and 5 for Strong, 23, 3 and 5 for 27, 5 and 5 for Carson Evans, 23, 3 and 5 for Strong, 23 and 15 for Cage, and 23 for Oakley. So 4 players with 23 or more points, and we still lost. That sucks. We won by 5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 38, 5 and 5 for Strong, 32 for Carson Evans, 19 and 10 for Cage, 21 for Darius Leones. Then against Portland, who are very bad, we destroyed them. 21 points for Tatum, 15 for Lillard, 33, 11 and 5 for Strong, 19 for Evans, 15 for Oakley, 12 and 16 for Cage. Then we destroyed the Suns, who were also bad, but not as bad as we thought. 22 for Okoro, 53, 3 and 3 for Strong. That is the best game of his career. If we go right here, we can see that this was the best game of his career in terms of points. He also ties the league leader Jason Tatum with the most points in a game this season so far. Did he attempt a lot of free throws? He was 18 for 18 from the free throw line. My God. 15 and 26 from the field. 23 points for Carson Evans. 23 and 16 for Cage. 14 and 12 for Maine. Then after that, a 4-point win against the Lakers, who are barely above 500. 21 for Alexi Castro and 24 Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 34, 6 and 3 for Strong, 20 and 10 for Cage, 10 and 10 for Beasley. Strong was having the best game of his career, and he got hurt. Again, it's the Timberwolves, 36, 5 and 8 for Strong, 29 and 8 for Cage, 20 and 15, or 29 and 8 for Evans, 20 and 15 for Cage, 12 and 13 for Beasley. They got 27 from Anthony Edwards. Then another big win, this time against the Thunder. We put up 147 again, 43, 6 and 6 for Strong, 32 and 12 for Cage, 20 for Evans, 13 and 11 for Maine, 22 for Pokusevski. Then we beat the New Orleans Pelicans, 33, 9 and 4 for Strong, 24 and 17 for Cage. BI puts up 29, 7 and 4. Then we lose to the Clippers, who I originally wanted to watch a game against them right here. Then I decided that we have not ever watched a game against Portland, I don't think, so I'd like to watch a game against them, especially when they have Tatum and Dame. 26-9 for Bol Bol in this game against the Clippers, 22 for Elijah Hughes, 32, 6 and 6 for Strong, 22 for Evans, 19 and 18 for Cage. We did lose that game by 12. Then we got blown out by the Golden State Warriors, who are not good this season. 28 points for Steph, 24 for Yee, 21 for Uwe Hasselhoff. We got 29, 5 and 4 for Strong, 21 from Evans, 13 and 12 from Cage, and nobody else had 10 or more points. And we destroyed the San Antonio Spurs, led by Rudolph Marshall, 26, 4 and 4 for him, 19 points for RJ Barrett. We got 34, 5 and 6 from Strong, 26 from Evans, 16 from Oakley, 15 and 20 from Cage. Then we destroyed the Denver Nuggets, 20 and 6 for Deion Peterson against his former team. Wonder how he's been doing this season. He's averaging nearly 14 points per game and 8 rebounds per game, shooting very well. We got 26, 5 and 7 from Strong, 24 from Oakley, 14 and 19 from Cage. Then the first game without Strong. We simmed about a month without him, so we're about to see all these games without him. We still won the majority of those games, so we are a good team even without him. We were in a massive shootout with the Nets, and they came out on top by 3 in overtime. 24 and 10 for Barry Tavares, 20 points for Devin Vassell. They had like 7 or 8 players scored above 10 points. 35, 4 and 4 for Carson Evans. He played not nearly the entire game, but he played 46 minutes, which is a hell of a lot. 24 and 14 for Cage, 19 for Beasley and Oakley. Then we beat the Warriors 2 times in a row. Here's the first game against them. 23 for Santiago, 20 for Yee. 43, 3 and 6 for Carson Evans. He's trying to do all he can to pick up the slack from Strong's injury. 17 and 17 for Cage, and a double-double for Beasley. Then another game against the Warriors. Evans 29 and 5, Cage 29 and 14, 17 and 12 for Culver. Gray 21 points, Yee 20 points. 21-point win against the Mavericks. 26, 5 and 3 for Hines, 21 for Booker. 38 and 20 for Brent Cage. That's the best game he's ever played for us, I think. 19 for Maine, 18 for Evans. Then we move on to a 8-point win against the Timberwolves. 20 points for Spencer, 18 for Edwards. 18 points for Evans, 18 for Oakley. Double-double for Cage. Then we lost by 2 to the Raptors. Evans 29, 5 and 7. Cage 23 and 20. 13 and 10 for Beasley. For the Raptors, 31 for Garland, 21 for Harris. Then we move on, and against the Clippers, this time we win. We put up 140 points. Evans 35, 3 and 10. Cage 33 and 20. 17 for Culver, 14 for Oakley. Then Doyle Atkins for the Clippers, 29 and 12. Bobo 17 and 12, but they lose by a lot. Then we beat the Raptors this time. 24 points for Jalen Harris. Carson Evans 38, 4 and 5. Cage 31 and 12. Kareem Maine 20 and 13. And we beat the Bulls by 20. 33 points for Evans, 21 and 13 for Cage, 13 and 10 for Beasley, 21 for Gilmore, 21 for Bosch, 20 for Murray. Then we lose by 6 to the New York Knicks. Wang gets 25, Reddish gets 24, Cage gets 27, 9 and 5, Evans gets 22, 4 and 7. Then we win by 12 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. 44, 5 and 5 for Carson Evans, 29 and 16 for Cage, 29 for Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves. Then we beat the Suns again, this time by 9. 27, 9 and 5 for Bam Adebayo, 27 and 13 for Cage, 23 for Carson Evans. Now we're here against this game against Portland. They are 9 and 32 on the season. Real quick before we check and hop in here, award race. Max Strong still second in MVP race, and he will come back very soon. Brandon Cage has also thrust himself into third place, just like last time. He and Strong are both up there. Hopefully Strong can come back as soon as possible to keep his award running alive, but it probably be pretty tough with a month gone from his injury. Before we jump in here, let's jump into team stats, or player stats for our team. Max Strong, before the injury, 32 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, nearly 2 steals a game. Was shooting 53% from the field. He was shooting 47 from behind the arc. Just unreal numbers here. Still has not missed a free throw on the season. He is insane. 35 minutes a game. Evans up to almost 24 points per game. 5.5 assists. Nearly 1 steal. He's shooting lights out. Just like Strong, he is shooting unreal numbers. Not shooting the best from the free throw line though, but Brent Cage averaging nearly 20 points and 15 and a half rebounds. We currently have the best record in the NBA. They're the only team with less than 10 losses, less than 14 losses actually, We are by far the best team in the NBA. We have the 3rd best offense, and we still have the best defense. It's gotten worse since Strong's been out, but we still have the best defense. Now we're going to jump in here against the Trailblazers. Here's their lineup that we perceive them to have. They have Scott Wright, Lewis Wood, Matisse Thybulle, Jason Tatum, and Thomas Bryant. They have a bad lineup. Damian Lillard down to a 79 overall and down to a bench roll, it looks like. I think he'll probably start against us, though. Then Arthur Haywood, Seth Haywood, those 2 guys. Wade Houston, Kyle Guy, CJ Ellaby, Montrezl Harrell, Sidney Stevenson, Sergei Posnov, who I'm assuming can't play yet because he is on that Eurostash year. And then Jalen Smith, who is probably out with an injury, but he might play. It is a day-to-day injury. We'll jump in here against the Trailblazers, see how we can do against them without Max Strong. Here we are again in Las Vegas. We will take on the Portland Trailblazers here. Without Max Strong, Dame will start, as does Tatum. We're going to have to rely a lot more on Carson Evans and Brent Cage if we're going to win this game, even though the Blazers are not a very good team. So here we go. Venom win the tip. Culver back into the starting role that he had a couple years ago. Over with it. He drives, and he can't lay that one in. He does get the ball back, though. Goes to Beasley, and Beasley scores. Good start. Tatum around a screen. Out of bounds off of Beasley. Tried to pass out of the shot to Thomas Bryant. Dame, no good on that shot. Good defense. Here's Culver. He finds Evans, and Evans scores. 4-0 Las Vegas. Dame steps back and shoots. That shot no good. Beasley gets the board. Maine gets down low and scores. We lead 6-0. Good offense. Dame off the screen, guarded by Maine. Lockdown D so far. Dame inside. Cannot hit the tough layup. Culver goes to Evans. Evans again scores, and the foul is called on Thybulle. Evans knocks it down. 9-0. Dame fires behind the arc. That shot again off the mark. Slow start for him. Kareem Maine. Fast break. Inside goes to Evans. Evans scores again. And again the foul is called, this time on Kyle Guy. Evans knocks it down. 12-0. Thybulle drives. No good. I thought he would have made that one. Still no points for Portland. Beasley down low. Mismatch. And he can't score. Tatum off the screen fires. That mid-range shot. No good. Culver fires. The three is good. 15-0 through 3 minutes here at home against Portland. What a start. Tatum down low, guarded by Cage, goes to Dame. Time counting down. Dame off the screen, down low. He draws the foul on Beasley. So they will get points after all. Dame knocks down the first, averaging less than 14 points per game this season. He goes 1 for 2. Wow. Culver lobs it. Maine is there as always. 17-1. Dame goes to Kyle Guy. Guy drives and lays that one in. That's a nice take. That's the first field goal of the game. Evans Pulls up. No good, but Cage. Now Beasley. Nice. Beasley got the first board off the glass because Cage just tipped it off the glass to him. Now we lead by 16 points. Dave fires from 3. That shot, again, off the mark. He is off to a terrible start. Main. Now Culver. Evans guarded by Kyle Guy. Here's Cage. Now Culver. A lot of good passing here by Las Vegas. Culver gonna try to take it himself. That one barely off the mark. Time counting down. Dame has to fire again, and that time he knocks it in. That's his first field goal. Main drives, then pulls up in the paint. That shot's off the mark. He gets it back, goes to Beasley, and Beasley draws the first foul on Thomas Bryant. Beasley knocks down the first. The second one, good as well. So we will take this to the second quarter, up 21-5. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and it's gotten so much worse. We lead 65-28. I never thought that there could be a team as bad as Portland in a season like this. Like, is this like Bobcats level bad? This has to be. Tatum. No good off the glass. We are first in the NBA in rebounds again for I think the third straight year. It's at least 2 years in a row. At least so far. Evans fires. That shot no good. Bryant gets the board. Fast break chance for Haywood. He jams that one right over Carson Evans to make it a 35-point game. We'll watch the rest of this first half, then probably watch only a couple minutes of the second half. It's gonna be one of those shorter episodes, but that's how it goes sometimes. Evans splits the defense, and then Tatum just straight up fouls him. Evans with 17 points after that free throw. So 5 minutes left in this first half as he knocks down both. Montrezl Harrell down low, spins and fires. That shot no good. Good defense by Kirk Beasley. Deep three, no good by Main. Cage gets it back and scores. That was a tough shot. Haywood down low. He scores again. Evans, teardrop, no good. Time counting down here for Portland on this possession. Screen for Wright. Switches on to Cage. Wright, fast to fire. No good. Good defense. Evans, nearly stolen and gets it back. Tough layup, no good. Open three for Wright. Off the mark. They're terrible. Evans fires from 3. That shot no good. Montrezl Harrell guarded by Culver. A little bit of mismatch. Harrell can't take advantage though. Culver with some nice defense. Culver goes to Cage. Open layup. He knocks it down. We lead by 39. Haywood from 3. Not Arthur Haywood, it's the other Haywood. He knocks it down. You got both Haywoods out there. Culver drives. Tough layup, no good. He gets it back. Goes to Beasley, who fires from mid-range, which he does not make too many of those. Haywood fires. No good this time on that jumper. Evans down low. He scores. Nice pass by Maine. Errol down low. Guarded by Beasley. He drives. No good. Great defense again by Beasley. Lob. Maine always there. 40-point game. That pass is just straight up stolen by Culver. The Trailblazers are the worst team I've ever seen, I think. Evans, tough shot, no good. Beasley gets it back and scores. Fouls called on Harrell. They're worse than we were in that first year that we watched. How? There's no way. Harrell, guarded by Beasley. Again trying to score. Again, no good. Jay Jones drives, and he scores. This is insane. Wright fires. That shot no good. Cage gets the board. It's halftime. 80-35. What is happening? Here's the halftime report. We're shooting 57%. They're shooting 32%. They have 9 rebounds. We have 41. This is insane. This is actually insane. We average 55 per game. They have 9 rebounds at halftime. What is going on? I've never seen anything like this. All right, 11 seconds left. I decided not to watch any of the second half. There's just no points. Sorry for the short slash kind of lame episode. Just how things go sometimes, but we won like this without Max Strong. What does that say about the team that we have around him? It says great things. But we also played the worst team in the NBA. So that might have something to do with it. We went 125-73. Insane. Insane. So a 52-point win against the Trailblazers. We scored 40 points in each of the first 2 quarters. Less than 20 in 3 of the 4 quarters in the entire game. Carson Edmonds 30 points, 5 assists. Kirk Beasley 27 and 17. Brent Cage 10 and 23. Culver nearly a triple-double with 9, 14, and 8. Lillard was their top scorer with 14 points. He was 3 of 15 from the field. They shot 35%. We only shot 46%, which is still like a pretty good team percentage. They shot 35%. We took 38 free throws. They took 12. We had 30 more points in the paint. We had the same amount of bench points pretty much. We had 11 more assists. They had 0 offense. They had 19 total rebounds. Oh my God. We out-rebounded them. Let me do the math here real quick. 81-19. 81-19. That is insane. I have never ever seen anything like this before. That is crazy. We had 7 blocks. They had none. We had a lot of turnovers. They had less than us. They had 28 team fouls. They never led the game. Holy shit. We had... Have you ever seen this big of a difference in time of possession? That's insane. Wow. That might have been the best game we've ever played before. That is, I mean, they're terrible. I'm actually so stunned that they're the worst team in the NBA, as we saw. God damn, they're trash. All right, but now before we end the episode, I'm gonna sim into the point that Max Strong comes back. We'll check the box scores. Then the episode will be over, and we'll be excited for Max trying to come back for next episode. I might try to watch like the 3-point contest next episode. Probably not gonna watch anything else from the All-Star break like I did last year. But let's see when he comes back. Max Strong has returned, fully healed from the injury right before a nationally televised game against the Pacers. We're going to put him back in the starting lineup, obviously. Everything else will go back to the way it was. There we go. It's all fixed. Let's go back here. Everything looks like how it was before. Now we'll sim this game against the Pacers, and then we'll call it a day. And we win. We put up 152 when he comes back. Amazing. Okay. So, 3 box scores to check real quick. We lost against the Spurs before Strong came back. 24-16 for Gary Livingston. 21 for RJ Barrett. Only 18 points for Rudolph Marshall. 28 points from Carson Evans. 18 for Culver. And double-doubles for Cage and Beasley. Then we win by 19 points against the Jazz. 28 for John Collins. Capella, only 4 points and 7 rebounds in 27 minutes of action. 33, 15, and 5 from Cage. 28 and 9 from Evans. 22 from Culver. And a double-double again for Kirk Beasley. Then, against the Pacers, the first game that Max Strong comes back, he puts up 41 points. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 12 of 17 from the field. He's back. I love him. 28, 5, and 5 for Evans. 18 for Oakley, 16, 9, and 5 for Cage, 15 for Maine, 11 for Jay Jones. They had 25 from Thomas Justice and 23 from Tyrese Halliburton. We shot 63%. And that will do it for this episode, guys. It was kind of a low-key one. Probably, I'm guessing, one of the shorter episodes of the series. Well, probably of the most recent episodes that we've had. But we are 39-10. We have a 12.5 game lead in the West. We might be too good. We average 122 points per game. We are shooting as a team 40% from 3. We're kind of amazing. So that will do it for the episode. Max Strong no longer in consideration for MVP. That sucks. Maybe he'll get back in there, but I highly doubt it. But that will do it for the episode, guys. Please like and subscribe if you guys have enjoyed the content so far. Sorry again for the short / kind of lame episode. Not much actual action because we were just too good against the worst team in the NBA. But Strong's back, so get hyped for next episode. We'll watch the 3-point contest, and then we'll watch a game after the All-Star break, and then we'll have one more episode of the regular season after that one, and we'll have the playoffs. So we're going to try and get through the entire career of Max Strong before 2K22 comes out. But until then, stay tuned for more action here. Thanks for watching, and take care.